Hey, what up, nerds?
Hello.
Hello. How's it going? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Hey, Teptek.
Look, Mice was here first.
Hey, Mice.
Super first.
Tuesday. I guess Teptek was here even earlier. It's so much earlier that I didn't even see the message.
Yes, I seen at 6:53. And he was first.
Nice. How's it going, Teptek? Gamriel, hello. How's it going? Brainoid, hello.
Hello, Brainoid. Hello, Gabriel.
Hope everyone's doing well.
Yes, I hadn't read the. No, I was first. I sent the message a couple of weeks ago. Hey, Dagger. How's it going?
How's it going, Dagger? Takumo, hello.
Welcome on in. Hello.
Alrighty. It's time.
It's Tuesday.
We gotta make the thing and stuff.
Yeah.
Saw your capsule in steamcapsule.com today. Made me happy.
Oh snap! That's
Thank
right.
you. Yeah.
The person who runs that really liked our capsule. We were very happy.
Yeah, that was great.
Featured.
It was very cool.
It's very validating.
Yeah. On the topic of Steam, it has started the event which we've been working for or towards. Zombies versus vampires.
Very well.
And it has thousands of games. Quite literally. 2,068 games.
Holy.
So, will it do anything for our wishlist numbers? Who knows?
No.
Who knows? We'll find out.
Hopefully, it helps a little bit. I mean,
Ebola 4. What the hell?
I mean, we don't have a demo or anything yet, so we're gonna be buried quite deep in the event page, but we're still there. So maybe some people will find us.
Lots of survivors so we have our work cut out for us.
We do. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
We'll need to stand out of the pack.
Gamriel says, I need help. I should really start working on another project soon, but I'm out of ideas. That's tricky, isn't it?
I feel like it has to come from you though, or else are you really gonna work on it if you're not passionate about it?
I really appreciate him running the website, the Steam capsule. General look of the website is great too. Yeah, it's really awesome, and I love that they put the little color palettes and stuff underneath. It's really cute too.
And they also do a bit of feedback for then what works, what doesn't.
Yeah,
the website is super clean. Appreciate it. I banned a few people and removed 20 messages or so. What? Huh? What happened? People being sussy? Yeah, there's even in the upcoming section, there are so many games that we are buried deep into the trenches. So,
but I still think any little trickle that we can get from this will help.
it's a shame because look at that capsule.
Yeah.
Look at that capsule
I
right
think
there.
the capsule's doing its job. I think it's good. I think it's a good capsule. I'm happy with that. And yeah, zombies are probably one of the most common
Definitely.
for survivor likes.
Definitely.
Olrod, hello.
Hello. Olrod, saw your post on Discord. I didn't have the chance to fully play through it through your jam entry, but I did boot it up and had a look. It's like a reverse tower defense.
Oh, okay.
So you build out a squad and then you have to go and like defeat the towers.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was very cool.
Nice.
Congrats on getting that out there.
It will come from me. I just need like 3 random words for it. 3 random words.
3 random words.
Train, lettuce,
race.
Giraffe.
Wait, what?
Train, lettuce, giraffe.
Train, lettuce, giraffe. I'm a giraffe.
I'm a giraffe.
Okay, so Celine's idea is train, lettuce, giraffe. Mine is race. Race, dark. Race, dark. Woods. There you go.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll keep an eye on that wishlist count on those impressions, see if it moves at all. We had like a partial day yesterday because the event starts into the day. So tomorrow we'll find out with a full day of being in the event if it does anything. We'll find out. In the meantime, all we can do is keep making the thing. So Celine, you're gonna be doing some 3D modeling today. Is that true?
I guess.
That's fun. Been a little bit.
Oh God.
Whoa.
It's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
Do you have the reference?
On my iPad.
Oh, right.
Beep boop, beep boop. Your wishes scan just went up by 1. Let's go. Nice.
Thank you, Olrod.
Thank you.
My first ever completed game with multiple levels. Let's go. Nice.
Honestly, I am very concerned about this whole multiple level business.
Yeah.
It seems very scary.
It's gonna be a lot of work. We are definitely pushing ourselves like a lot.
I feel like we kind of, instead of taking like 1 step, we kind of like skipped 2 steps.
We went from smallest game we could think of to AA.
Yeah, I think we could have. we are doing a little bit of a challenge here.
Yeah, it's gonna test our resolve.
Yeah, it'll be worth it.
It's okay.
It'll be cool.
We can do it.
Yeah.
I believe.
I believe.
One day at a time. One day at a time.
That is all we can do.
Next step after this is AAA MMO.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Triple MMO.
I think after this, we're gonna need a full detox. After this, we'll do like 2 or 3 tiny games.
Probably.
Famous last words. Definitely gonna be an MMO.
No, stop. No MMOs.
If anyone's looking for a job, we're gonna need a whole team. start our studio proper.
Huh? Oh, godless thing.
Okay. I am going to add a new upgrade that adds a dodge chance to the player. And then I'll probably do the same with survivors. It would be like 25% chance that you dodge a zombie attack.
I wonder if this is a good size for the head. Allegedly, the bean is a dock.
The bean is a dock?
Allegedly.
Well, do you not have the shed that you had before?
But it was wrong, remember? You scaled it. At least I think so, anyway.
Well, can I tell you the scaling? Perhaps? No.
No. I have it written down that he's 2x1.
Oh, it was tiny. It was a tiny shed. That's right. It was not a shed for ants.
It was the world's tiniest shed.
Look, this is the shed real size.
No, stop.
Look.
You can't see because you're looking at what you're snooping at what I'm doing.
That's so cute. It's a shed.
Stop. Leave my little shed alone.
I mean, I can also do this. I can instantiate the player in here real quick. Look. The dock is like half the size. Maybe even a bit more than half the size of the shed currently.
But that's the wrong size.
That's the size that we have in the game.
Oh.
I'm telling you, proportionally to the dock, it's like a third.
Okay, no, but listen, I agree.
Midnight Traveler, hello. How's it going? Definitely. How do we figure this out? How do we...
Vibes.
But like, can you not make that a quad?
Like what?
Instead of the fake dock? You can actually do a real dock.
Oh, it's fine.
Make that a plane, put a texture on it. Not worth it.
That's not gonna make a difference. I was just wondering. I knew that that's how tall he was. In comparison to the green. How big is the shed?
Yeah, I think height good. We weren't that far off, I don't think.
A 1.11345678.
Hey Silly. Happy Tuesday.
Hello. Boom.
Dodge chance 0. Oh my god. Not a tomato?
Woo! Whoa,
So-
was that a hat for me?
So does that mean something other than the froge? I think it means froge. I think that's what it means. You choose what it means. Okay. Gonna add another stat. Human dodge chance.
Human dodge chance.
Then we're gonna give Godot the good old reload. For reasons. For reason. As long as you both agree. Whoops.
What?
Okay. So now we can go over to our run upgrades. We're going to make a new run upgrade. Okay. We're going to call it player dodge chance.
Oh.
And this is going to say adds a 25% chance to dodge incoming isn't necessary zombie attacks. Adds a 25% chance dodge zombie attacks. What could that be called? What could that be themed around?
Sorry, what are we doing? I was doing math.
Dodging attacks.
For who?
For the dock.
Dodging attacks. What do you mean? Like you dodge and then you attack?
Like the zombie attacks, but there's a chance that, it doesn't damage you.
There's a chance that you're dodging.
Yeah. And I think the upgrade of this, so this says 25% chance to dodge. The upgrade, which will say, basically it goes up to 50%. That could be called the chosen one. And then the art is like the dock leaning back with teeth flying at him.
My brain immediately goes to can't touch this, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, I feel like we might have done that for the other game.
But highly likely because that's the first thing that comes into my head. So it's very likely.
That is possible.
Can't touch this. Do people still know this song? Is that still a relevant reference today, or is that just gonna go over people's heads?
I don't know. I'm sure our nerds would know that song. Didn't know what to choose, so it was meant to be confusing because you could choose. Go.
What a strap.
We should have like a fine print on the redeem that says if you don't specify, we hold the right to choose any hat.
Wow.
Can't touch this. Adds a 25% chance to Doge.
Doge?
Yep. And then we're going to duplicate that, but say human dodge chance. Adds a 25% chance for survivors to dodge zombie attacks. What could this be called? Can't touch those.
Oh no.
Can't touch this and can't touch those. I like it. Okay. Then we need to add those to the upgrade pool. Fuel. So player dodge. Human dodge chance. Okay. Now we have to actually make it do something. So let's start with a player. So the player has a heart function. Oh, that's interesting. So there's already an upgrade which adds a shield that blocks an attack and then goes on cooldown. But if you have a shield and a dodge, which one is rolled first? If we decide to go to like benefit the player, the dodge would come before the shield because the shield can go on cooldown, whereas the dodge is percent based. So you would dodge and keep your shield. That would be better for the player. So are we feeling nice today? Question. Captain Anosa, hello.
Hello.
What up, nerdy nerds? How's it going? That's interesting. I suppose in these instances, you should always benefit the player, or else the player might just be angry that it works a certain way. So we roll the dodge. We roll the dodge. Then if the dodge roll fails, then we use the shield. And the player has nothing to go. I think that's the best way of looking at it. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna make a variable, call it should hit, and set that to true.
Wardstone, hello.
Okay, Wardstone. Then we need a dodge chance. That's gonna be a float, which we can get from the stats. So run manager, get stat types, player, dodge. Spell it.
Maybe you did.
Dodge change. Oh no.
No. Rats.
I'm at work, so lurking. No worries, old Ron.
Hey, no worries.
Good luck with work. Hey, Champy. Happy Tuesday. Okay. So we get the player dodge chance value. So now we have our chance. And then we go if rand f is less than dodge chance, and then we have successfully rolled a dodge. So we're gonna go should hit equals false, and then some dodge effect needs to happen. If it fails,
Hello there. Welcome on in.
do this. Okay. These got. I'm gonna do it like this. If just keep it. If should hit and then we'll just keep it like that. So then if should hit and shield is enabled, then we disable the shield. Then if should hit, we do all this stuff. And then this still happened. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So that sorts out the player. And we got to do the same for the human. We have a turn thing. So we're going to do essentially this. So should turn true. We get the dodge chance, which comes from the human stat now. Then if should turn and it rolls a dodge, should turn false. And some effects. And then here we say if not should turn, return out and leave the human alone. Cool. So for now, for the dodge effect, we're going to keep it simple, and we're just going to pop up a bit of text saying dodged. Or dodge. Dodged. Dodge. And that we can find over here. So we'll just request a text pop-up. We may need marker. We do. Okay. How's everyone doing today? Hope the start of your week has been good.
All good. Nice.
Nice. All this pop-up marker.
Oh,
Grab that. And then just do that. And it would say, let's say dodge for now.
And there it is, a shed. Job done. Ship it. In the final game.
That's crazy. Perfection.
No, I'm gonna do the thing like the bottom is like a little pinched, a little sucked in, you know. Snatched.
Yep.
Snatched bottom. I can.
Oh yeah.
Like that?
100%.
That too much? I don't want to like do it.
I think that's good. Could you like pan a little bit around?
It kind of like that.
Right. That's true. That's true. I think that's enough. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Just for the vibes.
Yeah. Cool.
It's hard because then like I'll do like the bins, and then like because when it's going like that, and you'll have like little triangles at the bottom. Do you know what I mean?
Triangles at the bottom of what?
Like if I put the bin next to, there will be, because they're both tucked in, and you put them next to each other,
There'll be a gap.
There's a triangle gap.
Yeah, that's okay.
And we think that's fine.
Yeah. Been good trying to uncover the secrets of how to build a save and load system in Godot properly. That last word properly is interesting.
Ooh, also, sorry. Are we gonna have a hole? Is this gonna be holy?
It will be holy, yes. The door is on its own.
I should cut out a door hole.
Yeah. Like it needs it needs an inside, basically.
Oh my god, these on
like a door hole. The walls need to have some level of width so that when the door is open you can see the wall isn't just flat.
No way, dude. You're joking. No, stop. How do I do that? No.
You don't have to do that this moment.
No, but I do.
Yep.
Oh no.
Looks
no.
kill.
No.
You know, I forget to mention.
No. But like.
Yeah. So, Captain, have you done any save and load system before? Or is this your first go at it? Your first Godot at it?
Surely there's a way that I can just crisscross these.
Okay. Technically, I've done it. It is done. So we're going to give ourselves the can't touch this upgrade. And then we're going to give ourselves some beef. And then we're gonna see if we can dodge. First try. Get wrecked. Am I just lucky? Or is it broken? I guess I'm lucky.
Boolean modifier.
My luck has run out.
Boolean modifier.
No more dodges for me, I guess. The heartbreak of Zombitis. Is the game too loud, by the way? Did I lower the game sound? Oh, dodge. Okay. So our dodge is working. I'm gonna make myself invulnerable. Then I'm going to add can't touch those. And then we're gonna see if the humans can dodge attacks. Oh, I saw a dodge somewhere.
That'll work.
Oh my.
That didn't work. Oh, I did.
Beef. Yeah, it's working.
It worked.
We both got it to work?
I used a boolean.
A boolean? What do you mean?
I mean, it kind of worked. Worked enough. Like, if I just make this hole deep, is that fine? Because we're gonna fade the nerds in anyway.
Yes. That would probably work.
So I don't have to hollow out. Dear.
Oh, snap.
No! My shed.
Good luck with that. But yeah, I think just the hole for the door would be fine. You just have to push it back, further back. The sharpest tool in the shed.
That's fine. That works. Can't notice it.
It's supposed to be wonky.
Yeah.
It gives it a personality.
It gives it character. Listen.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a 3D modeler professional. Okay.
Not yet. You will be.
But I will be. I have a little kid. I think that's it for the 3D details. I think everything else should be extra. Or do you think I have more detail?
3D.
3D
3D detail.
detail.
I'm thinking a window.
That's not just a drawn texture?
I don't think so.
Pluto thing? Because you are very opposed to windows in the manor, so I'm wondering what changed you.
I was opposed to that railing. I don't know about window. So I think the window,
Like a ledge? Like you want a ledge?
like the window shape and the ledge, and that's it. Like the window texture goes on the window shape, and then the ledge texture. Like it doesn't have detail, 3D detail in the window itself. It's just like a little something to break up the wall.
Yeah?
Obviously, you want to do the dumpster, so it would need to fit above the dumpster.
Yeah, no, it's just because like a lot of the horizontal like that. Like if you look at the greenhouse, there's a lot of borders here that I did. You can't really tell that they're there very much. So you really won't. I don't think you'll really appreciate it. I'm happy to do it anyway because I practice, but.
I think it's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Only.
Okay. So we're gonna make can't touch this unique. And then gonna make a player dodge chance 2. be called the Chosen One. And it says adds an additional 25% chance to dodge zombie attacks up to 50%. And I don't know how this will look in its fully realized state. It would probably, like when you see the upgrade, it would say, it would probably say increases chance to dodge zombie attacks, and then under it, it would be like 25, and then an arrow to 50, right? So you see that you're going from 25, your current stat, to 50, the new stat. So it's like very clear what you're gaining from the upgrade, but that'll need some work to make all of that dynamic. I don't want to like manually be inputting that to card descriptions, so just figure that. So in order to have the Chosen One, you will require and touch this.
Oh.
You okay there?
No. Being trolled by my own.
Okay. So if we go in now, I'll give myself some beef. Then I'll give myself can't touch this, and then the Chosen One. So now it's at 50% dodge chance. Am I feeling lucky? Get wrecked. Dodge. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. So, is it broken, or am I just unlucky? Oh boy. Q8, hello?
Hello?
Network admin pronouns are TCP/IP. Nice. Hello, how's it going? Okay, so beef. So dodge chance is at 0. Then we add can touch this. Is at 25%. Then didn't mean to do that. Then we upgrade it to the Chosen One. Now it's at 50%. So I was just unlucky and got hit like 5 times in a row. That's impressive.
Runty, thank you so much for that fart.
Do you happen to know the O Fortuna Symphony? By name, no, it doesn't ring a bell. Maybe I would recognize it if I heard it. You're quite welcome. I've had eggs. This is working. I was just unlucky. So.
Whoa!
Sorcery story!
Hello!
Hello. How's it going? Hope you had a great stream. Phantom, hello. Duka, hello.
Welcome, welcome. Woo! Frog hat time. Give me 2 secs. Oh.
Jill, hello. Here to nerd out in raid, and I'm all out of raid. How's it going, Sorg? How goes the art? Sorcery is currently doing the art for her game.
Oh yeah.
And anyone that hasn't checked out Sorcery, she does. She works with Godot as well in C#. So for any of those that are into C#, highly recommend checking out Sorcery. Well, she's currently not doing much coding, I don't think, but still worth it. Did a huge tree, and I'm actually kind of happy about it.
Oh.
Nice. Nice.
I'm frozing. I need to froze.
So, is your plan to basically replace all of the canny assets with your own stuff, or are you just? No, your style is pretty different from what you were using before, right? Yeah, all the placeholders out of there. Yeah, taking time. I can imagine that there's a fair bit, right? You got like the village view has all of those sprites, but then you also have the map view, and that has a bunch of stuff. All good things take time, right?
Sir, are you frozed?
I was also frozed.
Of course you were. What do you?
Damn.
How dare
Sorry,
you
Runty.
assume otherwise?
Yep, slow and steady. And for anyone that's their first time around over here, hi, we are two nerdy nerds.
I put my frog hat backward. Oh no, I didn't. It's just massive on. It's just really tall on my head.
We are working on this zombie horde survivor roguelike, where you get to cure zombies instead of killing them or whatever. You cure them, and then you save people.
No, zombies were harmed in the making game.
True.
They were only slightly traumatized.
I do all the programming, and Celine does all the art and 3D modeling. She's currently working on a building.
I am. Look at me. Look at me.
We are.
Look at me. Oh my god.
Did that shed just go awooga?
Awooga shed. Sorry, I forgot to inset our time.
Big lady, hello. Very Don't Starve Together vibes. Yeah, that was definitely an inspiration for the 2.5D aesthetic and all that.
Yes.
Did my thing just break? Oh, it did. Huh.
What broke?
How did that happen? Anyway, we're just gonna ignore that.
The professor needs a case of awooga ice. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you, Sorcerer.
Well, good, Sorcerer. You have a great rest of your day. Behave. Don't even know what that means.
Absolutely not.
Can't be that expensive to get Simon Pegg to do a few voice lines for the Simon Peggish character. Let's all donate.
Should we try to start a TikTok campaign? Like, you know, if you get 100,000 likes, then Simon Pegg will definitely pay attention.
We need Simon Pegg and Daryl. What's his name?
Yes. Oh my god, now I can't think of his name.
Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus, yeah.
We'll make it happen.
That'd be hilarious.
Runty donated 5 monies to help us make games. Simon Pegg.
Amazing.
Or donuts.
Simon Pegg or donuts.
Let's start a Simon Pegg pot.
Thank you so much, Runty.
Runty, thank you for the support. Simon Pegg's agents for voiceover work.
Oh snap!
Can we contact their agent and
just somehow convince him that this is gonna be a generational piece of media that he definitely wants to be a part of, even if it's for free.
I mean, it seems like a quick Google search does tell you who his agent is. Whether or not their agent will even look at an email. Look, we can book him.
Listen.
There's a booking button.
The more likely outcome is if we contact them, they'll look at the game page and then sue us.
No, but actually they might. So we quickly changed the screenshots to not include.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. I'm obviously joking. I'm obviously not gonna contact their agent. It's obviously a joke. But it is cool that you can.
Mm-hmm.
That you can just book him.
Well, you can ask to book him.
Yeah, you can ask to book them.
Oh.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Gail.
Oh, look, there's even an FAQ. How much does it cost to book Simon Pegg? The fee to book Simon Pegg for your speaking engagement, influencer campaign, or product endorsement will depend on a number of factors.
Oh, snap.
You'll get a tailored quote based on your requirements. Only handles paid requests and opportunities. You wouldn't do it just for the lols?
How disappointing.
Ben, thank you for that fart.
Ben.
The Simon Pegg pod has been started.
Random fun fact. No number before 1000 when spelled out contains the letter A.
What? No number before 1K. That would take me a moment to cross-reference, but I'm gonna take take it at face value.
Yeah. No, I feel like that checks out. 1 through 10 doesn't have A. 100 doesn't have A. Teen doesn't have A.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Right?
20.
11.
30.
I like 11.
11. 50.
100. True.
100. Nice.
Top tier facts, Geeking Gale. Appreciate it.
Okay, but listen.
But they keep spawning in the garage.
Beliz.
What are they doing in the garage?
You're not Beliz.
I'm listening.
Listen, if we get a Simon Pegg pot and we can buy him, what would we have?
We can buy a whole peg.
What would we make him say? Because we'd make his character like a special human that you then can interact with in your lab, right? And then we'd have to give him a few voice lines.
He can be like, I don't know, the shopkeeper or something.
Yeah.
The mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Ah!
You could just wait here until it all blows over. Honestly, that would like just we just win, you know.
We would win at life.
We would just win at life.
This is true. Like that would be our peak.
Yeah.
Our legacy.
Like that's just like we can never make another game again because they'll never be as cool.
Yeah. But what if we create a relationship with Simon Pegg like Hideo Kojima has created with Norman Reedus? And now Simon Pegg will blanket accept any project that we come up with.
Yeah.
That could be a timeline.
Could be a timeline.
Will be Simon Pegg's Death Stranding. It could happen. It could happen.
That's how we pitch it to his agent. We're like, let me help you break into the games and
Simon Pegg voices one of the cats in Super Cat Cafe too.
Meow.
Ooh. I should take beef. But I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna? Okay, are you pleased with this? No ledge situation?
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully that is like that plays with the lighting somehow and it creates some stuff. Yeah.
My friend saw Simon Pegg at the airport the other day. I'll get him to hook you up. Sure.
They're basically besties. Okay. Our dodging mechanic is online.
I should save.
How do you not save every 5 seconds? I find that crazy. When I'm coding or doing anything in Godot, I will literally write a line and do control save.
You know, no comment. Langos, hello. Welcome on in.
Hello. Boom, green, bam.
Look at all those green postitos. Oh, my hat's hammers up. I had so much verticality on my hat today. Look at all this space above my head.
Okay. Next up. We could do baby unicorns quite easily.
Wow.
Did I do baby unicorns?
Aaron says every time I correctly type a few characters, I press Control 16 times.
Yeah.
And then
You gotta be sure.
I'm so paranoid, I don't even use the shortcut. I go up and hit file save in VS Code. I work for 1 hour straight on Blender, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I should save.
I think that classifies as clinically insane. I'm pretty sure. It might be illegal, actually.
Listen, I'm used to drawing in Procreate, and that doesn't need saving.
It just auto-saves.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm not used to having to save.
Yeah.
So now that's when I'm like, oh yeah, this program does require me to save in progress.
Straight to jail.
Blender seems really stable. Listen, it hasn't failed me yet. Oh my god.
Whoa. Maka did the biggest stretch.
Like, that was the biggest stretch of her life. Like, her little legs went like...
There were so many toe beams. The greeting from Sean Astin is only $199 on Cameo. It rehashes heroic role as Bob and Newt from Stranger Things, or Samwise, of course.
But listen, I think we got a non-zero shot of getting Norman Reedus to give like a singular voice line. Right?
For sure.
How much could 3 seconds of Norman Reedus's life cost them?
He could do like the classic his catchphrase from Walking Dead, you know. Hey, I'm Daryl, I'm walking here.
What is even that?
And we just put that in the game.
No, we should get who's Shane? What's his name? I can't do actors' names.
I don't remember.
We should try to get him to do
John Bernthal.
What is that?
What is that?
What is that? Maybe we could get Henry Cavill to do a grunt for the picture. No, okay, but like, can you do that?
Maybe hold us for a bit.
Can you hire an A-list actor to just do a singular grunt for you?
That's the entirety of Guardians of the Galaxy.
But like,
so how many millions were you paid to say I am Groot? Oh, okay.
How much could it cost? Like, how much could it cost? Would they even? I mean, they wouldn't. Saying they would do it, saying, okay, I will sit down and record one singular, like, zombie grunt. How much would that cost?
Henry Cavill is a gamer, so he might actually just do it. He might just do it, because he's a gamer.
Even like, or like, can we do that? Can we do a TikTok campaign to get their attention?
I mean, who wouldn't want to be held by Henry Cavill? I'm a straight man in a great relationship, but look at him. But I would want him to hold me while he tells me about his Warhammer army. And I would just fall asleep.
He holds you in one hand, and then it's like he's showing you the little Warhammer figures. And this one, I painted. This one took me 12 hours to paint.
Anyway, let's swiftly move on.
Yeah.
Baby Kiernicorns.
Yes.
That's the segue.
Baby Kiernicorn. Do you like Warhammer figures?
Not really, no. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting into it, but my wallet isn't ready for it. So I'll just admire from a distance.
It's like one of those things where you're like, I'm sure I would love it, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm doing myself a favor by not touching it. Kind of.
My behavior of hyperfixation is not compatible with expensive hobbies. Baby Kiernicorns, yep, that's what we're doing.
I wish I could make a living from little figurines. Although, I did like really destroy my neck when I painted those minis. However long ago that was. And I thought I could paint all 4 of them in one day. And like after 1.5, I was like mega shrimp.
Celine took my minis and she takes them all out. And I told her, "You're gonna do all of those? Are you sure about that? Maybe you should start with 1." And she's like, "Please, I'm just gonna do all of them." So she like half painted a few of them.
No, I fully painted 1. He's gorgeous. My one.
Uh-huh.
And then I got 85% of the second one. And then I painted the skin on the door.
Okay, so my statement is correct. Yeah.
That's funny.
One of my best mates makes a living from painting Warhammer figurines or playing with angry dolls, as he calls it.
Check out painting. Let me see.
I've spent an entire week doing a commission. Never again. It's hard work, right?
Yeah.
We got a treat redeem. Did you hear
Manga
that, Cuckoo?
treat.
And a maca cam.
I was just getting at the Insta page app. Okay, but we gotta give the treats to the cuckoo in her bed. Alright? She's right there. She instantly rolled. She rolled for the treats. How many treats are gonna come out this time, Cuckoo? You'll never know. However many treats come out, you're gonna get. Oh no, you only got 2.
Nom nom.
Can't do 2. That's so sad. Look at her little side legs. She's sitting like a mermaid. With her little legs to the side. Side leg cuckoo.
Time to lick. No reason.
She's washing her paws, her arm. Now she's licking her bed for crumbs. Oh no! Don't do it. Stop. She is cute. She's a baby. Oh, Goo, please stop licking your bed. You're gonna eat all the fur on it. Okay, Bliss. Shall I make then the little dumpster? The dumpsters 3D?
The dumpsters 3D.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's make a dumpster.
We also need a door for the shed. I guess it's just a shape that you'll then texture. Right. Also, the dumpster, the lid. Like, do we make it something the player can search and the lid opens? Or is the lid always open? Maybe that's simpler.
If the lid is open, then it would not look good.
It will not look good.
Because they open like this, so it'd be open, cover the window.
Could it be like those dumpsters that have two lids? Is that a thing? That's probably not a thing. I'm imagining like one is open, one is closed or something. Basically, the conundrum is, could the player search it? And if so, how do we make it animate? Do we just have it open by default? That type of thing. Or do we just, the player can't search it?
I'm not sure the lids would work. It could be like lid dumpster, or like a skip.
Or it could be open behind the dumpster. That's probably unnecessary.
We want search, give people what they want.
Like scrounging for loot, right? Yeah.
No, but I'm just thinking like maybe it doesn't need to be open. Like, okay, so say it's closed. The player goes up to it and it's no, just like click search.
Yep.
Then just like a cloud stuff appears, kind of like, you know, Animal Crossing when you're crafting, that there's like a little cloud and icons kind of popping up.
Yeah.
Because you're searching.
Yeah.
You could do that.
And it stays closed.
Yeah, or maybe it just opens while you're searching. So it doesn't matter, like only like thing only goes open while you're searching.
But is it a problem if it covers the window? As in, like, it is closed, then the player searches it, and now it's open, so the player knows that they have searched it, and now it's covering the window. But we have to be precious about it.
No, it's just like if it was gonna be open the whole time, then there's no point for the shed to have a window.
Sure.
But
if it opens when they interact with it,
then it's fine.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it'd be good to have a very easy way for the player to see that they have interacted with it. It's empty now.
It is gonna make it harder for things, but maybe I just do it no lid now and then I worry about the lid.
Yeah, no lid, and then it can have a mesh.
Oh shoot, yeah, the lid doesn't even have to be 3D necessarily, right? I mean,
yeah, no, that's a good point. But inside the dumpster there could be a mesh or like
garbage.
Yeah, which is just like a surface of garbage.
It'd just be a plane with a texture of garbage. Yeah.
Yeah, or like a, you know, with
like the fountain.
This. Maybe a bit like this. It looks like a pile. Whatever. You got what I mean.
Making a lid and rigging it is actually fairly easy. Do it.
I think that part is fine. It doesn't even need to be rigged if we don't want. We can do that in Godot. It's not a big deal. You could put a dialogue over it when searching so you never see it open, like an inventory dialogue of the content. Yeah, we could definitely mask it if we really want to. I just like the idea of having a can be searched state and a has been searched state, right? So the dumpster would be closed, and then after it's been searched, it's open. A box, like a cardboard box, would be closed, and then after it's open, that type of thing. That's...
Is there?
Shape keys are easier, in my opinion. Is that a Blender thing? Shape keys?
Asking me, I don't know Blender.
Yeah. I don't know what a shape key is.
It may look like I know what I'm doing, but I really don't. I sincerely have no idea what I'm doing. Don't let the buildings that you see here fool you. I do hope that it does encourage you to realize that you can still do stuff even if you don't know what you're doing.
Very true. In fact, that's how you have to start.
Yeah. Help, I'm being attacked, cat alert. I would never know what I'm doing when I'm doing art. Yeah, same. You think I know what I'm doing, but I don't. Especially when it comes to inanimate objects. That's like the thing I'm the least comfortable with.
Inanimate objects?
Yeah.
Like normal art?
Because I've
been...
Like
drawing, you mean?
Yeah, in general. Because I've been drawing people since I was a child. But backgrounds? Objects? No. Listen, is the dumpster taller than the dock?
No. It should be at like, I don't know, neck level.
That seems...
Violence.
Violence is not the answer.
Okay, we're going to add cure on heart. Cure. Okay. So if we go in, we add Never change the name. Do that. Unicorn and then baby unicorns.
Wow.
So unicorn makes it so that when you get hit, it applies the cure back. And then baby unicorns means that your survivors also get it. So if I get a survivor to get hit, nope. There we go. It worked.
Baby unicorns. Jones says made his idle animation is amazing. Nice.
Thank you.
Hello, Goob.
Hey, Goob.
It's going good. We're doing some 3D. We're doing all the dimensions.
You like his you like that one?
When he susses.
When he's sussing out.
When did other zombies get added?
Yeah.
Week.
Yeah, we have a few more zombies. That's true.
I see Blender. You do. I'm doing stuff.
Very soon, we'll be working on animating this guy right here.
Is that sprite frames or how does it work?
So it is a mix. Yeah, right, that died. It is a mix of frames and in-engine animation. So if I go in here, so we have the idle, and there's all the parts are individual nodes. And then the animation. So for example, this one just animates the nodes themselves. Position, scale, rotation,
Yeah.
all that. And then some animations change the texture of the nodes. So this one, it changes the texture of the goggles, go into the sus. It also changes the texture of the legs to the bent sprite.
Olkish, hello, welcome. Happy Tuesday.
Hello.
We're all having a very good day here. And I also see our dear beloved tomatoes. Thinking they could be spared.
Sub viewport on a billboard mesh. Yeah. Oh my, why does it... I don't know why it does that flashbang now. It's so annoying. Yeah, so it uses a Sprite 3D node. It is not billboarded. Like it's set at a set transform, so it gets slanted, but technically the billboard flag is not being used. But yeah, it uses a 2D scene to render with a sub viewport. Is that bad for performance? I don't know. We'll find out.
Dumpster. Whoa.
Did it look bad as a billboard?
Congratulations, tomatoes.
I don't think it looked bad necessarily. I kind of find it hard to explain. like, take this sprite here, for example. If this was billboarded and I was doing this, you would see it turn towards the camera. Right? Then if I did this and then went back down, you would see it tilt. For some reason, I don't quite like that style. I kind of imagine it more like a world of like paper cutouts being seen through a normal perspective camera. And they're like physical, you know, almost like toys, rather than the billboard aspect of it, which makes it look more digital. I don't know. I kind of have a hard time putting into words, but yeah. Billboard is usually for UI stuff, in my opinion. Yeah, I do use billboard for UI elements. So for example, when I do that and that the numbers and stuff come up, that's billboarded. Breaks the character immersion if you billboard them. Yeah, I think so. But you know, they're really good looking games that billboard. Pretty sure Don't Starve billboards, and it looks great. Would it look better if it wasn't billboarded? I don't know. Probably not. I'm sure they tested that. Is it orthogonal camera? It is not. It is a perspective camera with a very, very small FOV. That way you get perspective shifts. So for example, if you look at this tree right here, I don't know if you'll be able to notice it necessarily. No, I think you will. If when I move down, there's two elements here. There's the greenery. Ooh. There's the leaves and the trunk. Canopy? I don't know what to call that. And then when I go down, you see it reveals more of the trunk and the shadow. With an orthogonal camera, you don't get that. Right? Have a good one, Langos. Because every point would be at the same distance of the camera or something, right? I like the perspective shifting effect. I mean, I wonder how easy it would be for us to test that. Probably not that hard. So if I go into the camera and I make it... Wait, am I mid stuff? I did baby... Did I not commit anything? Damn it. Well... Whatever, we're doing it live. Added dodge and human unicorn upgrades.
Ranger, thank you so much. All right. What up, nerds? We are having a good day.
Hello. So, camera, projection orthogonal. Hello. Yo soy el doctore. I don't know. I don't know why it does that. Is it? It's really close? Size? Near? Far? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Not as easy as I would like to fix that. Try that. Near, far, wherever you are. But yeah, orthogonal definitely didn't feel right. What if I try this? We'll do that. Then we will go here. Oh, here. Player. Camera. My remote tab is so laggy. Like it basically kills Godot when I go to my remote tab. I don't know why. Okay, we're orthogonal. There we go. It doesn't like lots of nodes, I think. We have a lot of nodes. All of these grass bits are individual nodes. Okay. So this is orthogonal. You can see, like I was saying before, now there's no more perspective shift on the trees. Because what is it? It's like every pixel is at the same distance of the camera or something. I don't know. Yeah, it looks completely different. It's actually crazy. Like, it looks fine. I can see this being the style you go for. Oh, this is a great example. So, for example, here. So you have this static perspective on this building, right? Which, in a way, it could be a plus. Because you could make sure this angle is perfect and just like you want it. But as soon as you turn it off, now moving around it actually shifts the perspective and reveals other areas of the object. So, yeah, big difference. It's almost a lot more like 2D. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. It kind of puts your 3D stuff on a 2D pane, kind of. So yeah, perspective. We're going for perspective. Baby Kiernicorns, done. Okay. What do I want to do next? Do I want to tackle pure missiles? That is the question. I vote missiles. Damn it. Good choice. Good choice. It's gonna be easy, right?
You think so?
Send you a missile move code if you want. That's alright, it's alright. I gotta explore it myself, you know? Gotta understand it. Okay. Let's close all the things. So what do we need? What do we need?
What do you need?
We need an actual missile. The missile needs a target. And then it needs to shoot up and gradually turn to the target. And then we need to spawn said missiles on the player. Okay. So player. I can put that under the player, sure. Let's do a new folder. Let's call it upgrades. Upgrade stuff. Missiles folder. So we need a new scene. It's going to be a 3D scene. I'm going to call it missile. Okay. So for this, we can go over to our dart. We already have this. Are we using a hitbox? Are we using a hitbox? I want to say no.
Oh.
Actually. Start with no. So, have a sprite. This sprite, I'm gonna add a node 3D. Call this rotation. Put that there. And this is going to be pointing up, right? So it starts pointing up. Missile needs a script. So if you want to tween, I think you could do something fancy with a transition. Tween the missile to the target. Potentially, yeah. I'm not sure how I would figure out the the rotation of the sprite with the tween. Maybe it would be static. Wait, no, it can't even be a tween because the target is moving, right? Can you tween something to a moving end position? LERP. Hey, Fullbox.
Hello.
By LERP, you mean not a tween, right? You mean slurp? Yes, slurp is an interpolation. No, I know what LERP is. But are you saying you can LERP with a tween? I'm confused. I don't know what you're saying.
I thought you did.
Okay, so we'll need a target. The target is going to be a zombie. Do we? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. I meant use LERP, not a tween. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Even LERP is problematic. Because we're not moving from point A to point B. We want a natural path to the missile, so it's going to shoot up into the sky and then, you know, gradually turn to try and reach its target. Something like that. So I might want to do a more manual, like modifying of velocity. Yeah, just use like velocity and direction. Something like that. Hey, Mize.
Hello, Mize. How are ya?
Getting complicated. I realize why you didn't want to do it. I've definitely been putting it off. I will admit.
You're making arepitas.
What is an arepita?
It's a mini arepa.
What is an arepa?
Fuda.
Fuda. Arepitas dulce.
Did you Google that?
Maybe. Okay.
Delicious food, yes.
Okay. Do we even need this? I don't know. Let's
This is.
Let's go target zombie. For now, I'll do target equals get tree, get nodes in group, zombies, pick random. Just for testing, I'll do that. Okay. We're going to say var velocity, which is a vector 3, equals vector 3 dot up times, I don't know, 2. That might even be too much. Whatever, we'll figure it out. So on process, we want to move the velocity by the acceleration in the direction of the target. So we can say const acceleration float. I have no idea. 1. Then on process, we're gonna get var target direction, which is a vector 3, equals global position direction to zombie global position, not zombie target. Oh!
Whoa! Hello!
Hello, Kaden. Hello.
Welcome and happy Tuesday.
Delicious food. Oh. I have a trifle in the fridge, so
Wow.
I'm happy. Gonna be my post streams.
I have the last slice of the banana bread I made.
Very good banana.
Yes, I burnt it a little bit.
Isn't it easier to do look at instead? Look at. Look at. Am I doing look at? What am I doing look at on? So I have the velocity vector. What does look at?
Show us the banana bread, but mice, I've consumed it all but one singular slice.
Look at. What is look at a function for? Use it here. That's a node function. That's a node 3D function that deals with rotation. Points it towards rotates the node. So you're saying to rotate the node. But I would still need to rotate it by like with a limit. I don't want it to just go directly at the target. I want it to have a curve. So I would need to
Banana bread.
have a delta to the look at.
It has walnuts.
Look at direction is an easy hack. But if I did look at, if I did this, it's just gonna do it, right? It's just gonna turn to it. I don't want it to do that, right? Like I want it to. Maybe I'm not explaining myself correctly.
Mice, what did you want to do? You zoom in on the bread. Oh, can we go? Can we go? Can we go big so we can? I need to be careful so I don't drop it like in those TikToks. People drop their food off. Look at this banana. Yes, look at it.
The is very tasty. I can vouch for it. Ma'am!
That's exactly what I didn't want to happen.
Come on.
So when I make banana bread, I make half of it with dark chocolate chips and walnut, and then the other half with just walnut, because I like chocolate and he doesn't like it.
Get that chocolate out of here.
So I do a half and half.
Sneaks in and steals the bread.
Yeah, because we got a lot of bananas the other day, and then they were like...
They were going bad.
They were too ripe. Have to save them.
You can have a lerp with the rotation too, making it have a maximum speed. Making it have a maximum speed and slower when rotation is closer to being looked at. I don't know the math for rotation, but I did it for linear movement.
Sneaks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to try the options myself, because I don't necessarily understand what you mean. Okay. So we have our target direction. Then we're going to say velocity plus equals target direction plus times acceleration times delta.
Picture of arepitas.
Nah, that's alright, full box. I'd rather figure it out myself.
The heart is one I'd give Panda Quarter if he wasn't in the wrong continent. Oh, but that's amazing. I want to eat that.
You'd lerp between your transform. You'd lerp between your transform and the looked at transform. Yep. Yeah, I think I understand that one. Yep.
Do I make arepitas? I don't cook too much, I'm lazy.
Okay.
But I like to make banana bread because that one's quick. I also do sometimes make pies. And sometimes it's like I either do something that takes me 20 minutes or something that takes 6 hours and nothing in between. Like for your birthdays I make that Japanese strawberry shortcake that takes like all day to make.
Yeah, that was so good though.
It was so good. But then yeah, it's like all or nothing. It's either a challenge or it needs to take me less than 30. Yeah, the Japanese strawberry shortcake, it is delicious. If I think I followed the recipe from YouTube. I watched a couple of them. I can't quite remember which one it was. I think it's either from Tasty or something very similar, but it turned out really good. Yeah, you should try it, Mice. It's like one of those things. I thought it was one of those recipes that seemed a bit intimidating because of how long it takes to do and all of the steps. But if you just, you know, take it step by step, like I was able to do it. It was alright. Not too bad. Like grilling versus barbecue and smoking. 10 minutes on the grill or 8 to 10 hours in the smoker. Oh goodness, but would like to.
Good start. Change it to be at the player. I'd already be one. I never moved it, so that's a problem. And then I also need to say something like,
if you're looking, you aren't cooking.
if target distance less than something, you free.
Oh look, your code is clean. That's so nice.
My code is clean.
I wouldn't know.
I'm gonna need to refactor all of this.
You think? I thought you were doing such a good job. Listen, I made more thingies.
Oh, I saw something. Something happened.
Oh, I did see that.
Oh,
it's raining syringes. It was really quick though.
pew 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 pew.
Oh my goodness.
Pew pew pew. Wee. Okay.
Fireworks. Oh.
Problem.
Yeah.
It's targeting the inactive zombies. It's targeting the zombies that are in the pool and not visible. So
that's a problem, yeah.
like your debug menu too. Yeah, I'm glad I did that at the start of this project.
It's been helping you out a lot, hasn't it?
With our first game, Super Cat Cafe, it took me like 6 months to add a debug tool, and it took me like an hour tops, and it changed my life, and I regret it forever. So this time around, I did it first thing.
Mice, is that better to be in the pool than in the poo? Or better to be in the poo than in the pool?
Oh, right. She didn't specify which one is she replacing.
Yeah.
The
poo pool. I'm just clarifying.
Wait.
You can't just assume.
You're replacing the first. So it's better to be in the poo. What? Unexpected turn of events.
No. No. Not like this.
Add a filter.
Better to be in the pool than in the pool.
Or better yet, I actually have access to this, don't I? Oh, but I can't access my... It's not a global.
Bop, 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 bop.
That's not a global.
Bop, 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 bop.
Okay, we'll come back to it. We'll refactor. We shall refactor. Soon. Soon.
Not the I'll fix it later.
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
Listening.
I'm done.
Here we go.
I'm done with my 3D for today.
Pew. Where'd it go? Wait, it was better.
Oh,
I think it's still targeting the incorrect thing. Let's make it not shoot up into the stratosphere, though.
What's tech debt?
What is tech debt? Tech debt is things that you say you'll fix later, basically. It's like, it technically works, but you want to make it better. Probably sooner rather than later.
Right. When you owe a lot of money to the Lord of Tech.
Not being kind to your future self. Yeah. Yeah. This one I would not class as tech debt because I cannot commit this even. This is PR gets rejected.
So basically, like me right now, leaving this 3D file like this all together instead of making separate ones, making my life harder by having them all together and then having to separate them later.
I'm sure Blender has a facility for that where you can export individual stuff in your scene, surely. Right? So you can work in things like together.
Oh! Wow. Oh! Wow, he's flying.
Where's it going? Come back!
What is happening? Look, Simon Pegg doesn't give a flying F. He's just following you around.
They're orbiting.
There's like cures going all over the place and it's not hitting a single zombie.
Creative Waste, hello.
Hello.
It's working now. Yeah, it's perfect. Creative Waste, hello. Hope you had a fantastic stream.
Thank you so much for the raid.
6 hours of rebuilding a camera system. Oof. Updated boss assets. Pog. Creative raid. Woo! How's it going?
What is this chaos?
How is it going? How are you doing today? We're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Today.
I did some 3D today.
Delaney has been working on some buildings here. And I did this. What is this, do you ask? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. Mize, thank you for the gift.
Thank you for the gift, YouTube Fullbox Mize. Thank you so much.
And thank you for my gifty. Mize also gifted me a sub 2 full box.
Oh, that's
Incredible.
very sweet.
Incredible. Productive stream today and finally got to raid another indie dev teammate. Nice.
Huge.
Is your project public in some way? If you'd like us to look at it, I'd be happy to do that. If it's on Steam, you can just drop the name in chat and we'll have a look. If it's on itch or something, then let me know and you can DM me the link.
And thank you so much, you guys, for those follows. Oh yeah, the links are disabled in chat,
yeah,
but
we
I
don't
think
see
you're gonna DM.
You could send it to me on the Twitch DM. There you go. Nice. Thank you.
Why do I always talk such long words when I talk to my Zatini?
The old one. Oh snap. That we have an action adventure pixel graphics platformer 2D.
Nice. Very nice.
That's some cool art right there.
That looks pretty cool.
We got what seems to be some combat system. It is an action adventure, so that makes sense. Ooh, oh snap. Bosses.
Nice.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's giving a little spooky vibe.
Very nice. We got a trailer. Ooh, I like the little hit effect. What is happening here? Is that a spell? Some spell casting? That looks cool.
It's like a little teleport, like portal situation.
Yeah. We got the boss fights. Oh, wait. I need to see that again. There's like attacking and then does a little blink back to avoid the attack. Some high level gameplay right there. Whoever recorded that, they're a gamer, clearly.
That's pretty awesome.
It looks pretty cool.
You also can't jump because your character has old man knees. That's so really cool.
You have to rely on your magic. That looks fantastic. Creative. Well done. Nice. Nice. 100 wish lists, let's go!
Nice. Very good. Oh, that's sick.
Super cool. Well done. Post it in chat for you if anyone wants to check it out. Thank you. It's my first game, and I just started in November of last year with pixel art, coding, and music production. That is impressive. Nice. Good stuff. Keep at it, please.
Yeah, I think you've been doing an amazing job based on your page there. It's really cool.
Yeah, and since November, you already got a Steam page looking good with a trailer and everything. Good stuff. This here is our second commercial project, let's call it. we've released one game on Steam, and we've done a few game jams and such. Please do not let the current thing that's on your screen,
the mayhem,
like, don't judge it off of what's on screen right now. I would beg.
Someone who did not try and make an MMORPG as their first game, those exist. Mice, what do you mean lost the chance to say it looks very creative? Like a...
Oh, I'm terrible. I'm so sorry, Mice. Because their name is Creative Waste.
Oh, that went right over my head. You're forgiven.
My bad. My bad.
Love the UI work. Thanks. Yeah, it's UI is hard. UI is scary.
Here's a graphic design experience. Public demo launches June 1st. Nice. Yeah, keep it small. For your first time round, I would beg, keep it small, keep it lean. It looks awesome. Keep going.
Yeah. Coop says, I want to meet the person that actually releases an MMORPG as their first game. I bet it would be epic.
Certainly is a choice.
My first game is a text-based MMO with simple UI.
There you go. Right. So, I think we need dampening. We must dampen.
You think?
I must dampen the velocity of the thing. Bro.
Is that what's going wrong? It's too moist.
Yes. Wait, but if I'm dampening, am I not making it more moist?
Oh yeah.
Rough.
That's rough.
And Jones a while ago said, just impressed with that filter thing. I've never seen it before. Yeah, very useful. Filter function on arrays. Very useful. In fact, you'll find all sorts of interesting methods on arrays that you wouldn't think are there. Yeah, you're fine. You have your front and back.
Your side to side.
What?
What? Sorry.
Your side to side? Is that what you said?
Yes. Mine says, I'm so blind. I peeked at the background and thought the clothes on the chair were Maka. My poorly draped jacket over the chair. That would be a big makuku.
You got map, array.map, very useful. If you want to transform the values in an array to something else. You got your pick random, classic pick random.
I got Maka camped. Wait, I must chase the cuckoo.
Where's she at? She's on her cardboard kingdom. Creative Waste said, oh yeah, 2 to 3 hours to complete is what I'm aiming for. I already have everything mapped out, including lore zones, etc. Staying in scope is my main focus. Nice. Love it. We also focused that on our first time round. And you know, once you have that experience of the whole process and everything, you can try and push it a bit more. I think it makes sense. Unless you are dampening the moist levels. God damn it. Okay, so to do some dampening, we're just gonna go velocity times, I don't know, 0.8.
My knees.
See what happens. Pick random best array function ever. True.
Must disturb the child.
And missile. Okay, where are you going? Stop it.
BRB Kiddo just got home. Thanks for the warm welcome. Thank you for the raid.
Have a good one.
Have a good rest of the day.
Pew 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 pew.
Isn't that too damp?
Pew pew.
It's way too damp.
We need to bring in a dehumidifier now.
Pew pew pew.
Did that small damp? Oh, I'm not delta-ing. I'm not delta-ing. I needed to
Mize, are you
delta
bread?
the damp. Did you ask Mize if they were bread?
They look like one-eyed bread with a cat in the utensil.
Oh. You should have definitely given context in some way, because I was like, pretty sure Mize was bread. I don't know how else you would come into being that I'm aware of.
Mize, you're like a cat bread. You're a stream avatar.
Wait, I made it worse.
It's slightly cursed.
Okay, this made it worse.
Toast kitty.
This is not what I wanted to do.
Why are you a Cyclops toast kitty? I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong. Actually, I love it so much I want to draw it. I want to make a cursed art out of it. Yes, please.
I don't know what I'm doing, I think is the main issue. Just kind of trying things. Okay. 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 Hold?
Can we switch to my iPad? Like my cam, or is that...
Yeah.
I'm done 3D.
Okay. There you go. Coding instincts. You know, you just kind of mess around until it's doing something that looks right. That's my strategy. Oh my god, I cannot hit the correct keys.
You cannot hit the correct keys.
Dart. I should have something here. I have a hit. Yes. Boom. Bam. Problemo. We won't do this. Just do this. Apply cure strength. Strength. Where does that come from? Oh, where? Wait. Let's do bar strength float equals crap. 5 for now, and we'll need to make that a stat. Okay.
All I need is knees. Sorry. I apologize.
Oh. Did I make a method and not call it? I sure did. Love it.
My glove, I can't draw now without my glove. It feels weird.
We're almost there. Why do I keep restarting the game? I don't think I need to do that. I should stop. Ow. Ow. Bob, get some help. More damp. Why am I doing this? Delta a 0 to 1 returns a new vector moved toward 2 by the fixed delta. Is delta length? What is delta?
See you, Temptic. Hope you have a good rest of your week.
Have a good one, Temptic. What is delta? It must be length. So, yeah. But I want to reduce velocity by a percentage over time. So like, let's say every second I want to reduce it by 20%, right? So if I did it like this, now I'm, multiplying it by 0.7. So I'm shaving off 30%. The problem is that this is happening every frame. So I need to take delta into account. So, what if I did velocity no. Huh? I don't know. Lerp it. Lerp. Yeah. Lerp. Velocity to 0. Right, but then I need a weight. So if I did like 0.3, I still have the same issue where delta is not accounted for. But I can just do this now. So this would do it by 30%. This might work.
Wait. What am I doing?
Whoops. The numbers not be reversed. I want it to go to 0. I'm trying to dampen the vector so it... Oh, goodbye. Bye. It's orbiting. I'm lost. I'm lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce. But are you really lost in the sauce?
Yep. Okay, if I did it without taking delta into account, I would do it like velocity times, let's say, 0.7, period. What would that do? Where are you going? What the hell? Oh. Uh-huh. If not is valid instance target you free return. Okay. I think maybe upping the acceleration as well might help.
What is the lady drawing this maple Maggie?
What the heck
hello?
is that?
I'm drawing Mice's stream avatar.
Oh, snap.
I just thought it would make for a very good curse start. It's beautiful. Thank you. Eyelashes.
Picking a random zombie, no wonder why it's flying all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, the actual targeting needs to be like a random zombie in range, right? Or a random zombie on screen or something like that. For sure. Be worse. Could be worse. Can up this a little bit. So the hit detection is a bit more lenient. Now add the sine wave offset. What? What? What is that? What does that do?
What does that do?
Art to port. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Now I need to make the sprite rotate depending on the velocity.
Time to head for bed. Stay cool, kids. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us, and thanks for that cheeky follow.
Have a good one. Have a nice rest.
Have a great rest of the week.
Makes it act like an RPG, you know, like when it spins. I'm not sure I know what you mean. When it spins? I'm not sure. Oh, been catted. That.
Imagine being catted.
Sorry, Jones, I'm not sure.
Why is the rum always
sure.
gone?
I don't see it.
Have I been froze?
Random friend request on Discord. Wow, my favorite.
Oh, wow.
I wonder if they're trying to sell me something and or scam me. Okay, I need to rotate the sprite based on the direction. Have I done that already? We have the syringe. Syringe. Nope. Syringe. Full syringe. Okay. Sounds great. I don't think I wrote this. I doubt I wrote this because I have no idea what the heck does it mean. So, I'm gonna do that. We'll need a direction. Or not even, we don't need that. We have our velocity, the direction. Camera. We're just gonna take this. Wait, how do I get that? Where does camera come from? Camera gets set. Okay. There. need our rotation there. And it's totally just gonna work and it's gonna be right. Why do I keep doing it?
Doing what?
Why?
What are you doing?
I add code and then I don't do anything with it.
It's not like your signature move.
But I don't want it to be.
That's rough.
I think the only problem is that I have it not rotated correctly. If I remove the rotation that I gave it, I might be correct. I think just that offset. Bye.
Bye.
I think. So if I do it here. Nope, that was still pretty weird. It's like kind of working. I think the 2.5D situation might be making it strange. What do I make of that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's definitely not correct. Kind of just looks like it, like a bit off. Like if I did this, it would somehow be correct. It's kind of weird, like I'm translating a 3D vector into the bless you, the flat rotation of the 2D sprite, right? So there's this like 2D kind of billboard sprite that needs to be rotated depending on a 3D direction. I'm terrible at math, so here we are. Did I go the wrong way? What if I did that? Not even sure if it's changing anything. Oh. Oh, wait. What have I done here?
Isn't post kitty wonderful?
Wow. Nice.
There you go.
Very nice. You were just inspired.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Mize, you need a new PFP?
You know what? I'm gonna use Toast Kitty for a game poster to decorate the city or something.
Nice.
It'll be like a movie poster for Toast Kitty.
Or Revengeance.
Revengeance of the gluten. Revenge of the gluten.
Yeah, I realize you can't use lookup maybe because of the 2.5D. Yeah, that won't work at all. Unfortunately.
Listen.
Is it bedtime?
I'm pretty sleepy now.
Mm.
It's gonna be 10:30.
Tis time. Okay, listen. It is working. Does it look terrible? Maybe. But we can work on that. Mechanically, it's working. So that's good.
That's the first step. Isn't it?
Could they be 3D? Would that be insane?
What?
The missiles. You can make them 3D.
I could make something 3D.
And then I can just use lookat. That would be a bold move.
Whatever works, right? Are you firing them, or are they just periodically being...
Right now I just made it so I can trigger it to test it. The idea for this is it'll be tied to upgrades. Like maybe there'll be a utility skill where it's like a barrage of missiles on a long cooldown. I'm also thinking like it procs on something else happening. For example, you could say whenever you apply the cure, there's a 10% chance to fire a missile. Something like that. Or whenever you rescue a survivor, send out a missile, right?
Yeah.
You can maybe like do a missile build.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Whenever you open a chest, launch missiles. Chain lightning missiles. Yeah. I mean, that's the roguelike way. We just have to go crazy, right? We could say whenever you launch a missile, there's a 5% chance to launch a missile. And it could just go bananas.
Missile within a missile.
Yeah. Actually, I think you could look at and then change the X and Y to 0. Look at and then only use the Z rotation. Okay. I'll try that quickly. We'll call it for the night.
He's gonna try.
So
one last thing.
So we would say rotation container, look at velocity.
Hi, Cuckoo.
And then rotation container, rotation X equals 0, Y equals 0. That should be it. Hold.
Holding.
I think this initial rotation matters. What?
I mean, it kind of works. But yeah, I think it's the way it was a little better. Wow, look how beautiful I am.
It is doing something, but
I could give you a shirt, but I was just feeling the leopard shorts. But yeah, Mice, I was saying that I'm gonna make a little poster, like a little movie poster that we could put in the world of the game, and it could just be like on a wall somewhere.
it's doing backflips. I don't think it's gonna work, unfortunately. It was a good shout though. That would have been nice if that worked. It's okay. I'll figure it out. At some point.
Yeah.
Definitely not tonight.
Because like we could do like a really big like toast kitty. And then like starring mice. And then that's like, oh, do like a little poster. Boom. I love it. Do a little bit.
Oh snap.
You know what I mean?
Alright. So, chance to evade, dodge mechanic, done. Baby cure unicorns, done. Cure missiles, in progress. Getting there. Technically, mechanically working. Take it as a win. Call it a day. How do you do the trail? Long story short, I let someone else figure that out.
Nice.
I recommend checking out Trail Renderer. Let me find you a link. So this may be up to date and you can just do the standard download. The last time I did it though, oh my god, my eyeballs. Jesus. Why does Chrome need to do that? Ugh. Actually flashbanged. It might be okay to just download. I feel like at one point it was for C# and you had to go to GitHub and get something else. Oh. Update. There's now a GD script implementation. Use Trail Render DS with C# and similar Trail Render GD for GD scripts. Yeah. I mean, you can try the download. If it doesn't work, basically you can come over here and you just download the code and just get these files and copy them over to your project. But maybe the download works fine now. And then it's super simple to set up. Like, it comes with its own node, and you can like play around with lifetime. You can give it a curve for like the thickness. You can modify the color gradient. You can even give it a material, so you can do some custom stuff there, like give it a texture and stuff. Works great. Do recommend. Okay. Definitely not committing this because it's disgusting. So I'll keep working on it. All right. And with that, it is time to call it a day.
I made some themes. And will then be textured.
Yes, texturing the head and such.
Yes.
Cool. I will try to organize the current stuff that I'm working on and hopefully prep do some refactoring and stuff on the humans and the zombies so that I can support different body styles and different animations, so we can start looking into the special zombs and special humans.
Yeah.
Also, if you could explode the sprinter. I could start working on that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good stuff.
Let's get out of here.
Where are we going today?
Where are we going?
Seto's got a hype train.
Seto?
There's a hype train going.
How do you know? Are you in there? Oh, it says it. Let's go hype train. Quick.
Seto's Sunday hype train.
Yes.
Let's go.
Hi and bye.
Hi and bye, Captain Mats. Thank you for saying hello.
Have a good one, Captain.
Sorry, you just got the very end of it. Alright, well, we will be back on Saturday with some more game dev, with some more zombies and some more projectiles.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you haven't already, feel free to check out the game on Steam. You can give it a wish list if it's, if it's your kind of game. If not, no worries. But yeah, let's head over to Seto. They have, oh, it's over.
No!
It's Seto Sunday anyway.
Seto Sunday. Thanks for the stream and impromptu art. Of course. I was just so inspired.
All right, nerds. Appreciate ya. We'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Frog Ponder? That one's weird looking. The balloons look funny in emote form. I do like sharp balloons though. They're pretty funny people. Yo, two nerdy nerds, what's up? Where's my raid notification? Oh, you know what? I bet I was still relying on the Twitch client for raid detections. So it didn't throw a notification because it's